On February 17th, 1926, history was made, but not in the way that anyone wanted. Dr. Charles Dujarier, a renowned French surgeon, took a leap into the unknown. He was about to perform the first attempt at body contouring or liposuction, but it ended horribly. In fact, it resulted in permanent disfigurement. This is the case that put plastic surgery on trial. The patient, a young, stylish Parisian named Mademoiselle Geoffre. As the owner of a fashion house, looks were her business, her livelihood. And what was her complaint? A bit of extra cushion around her calves, and around the time in Paris, slim was in. And sadly, her legs did not meet the standard. She turned to Dr. Dujarier for a miracle. He was a very skilled surgeon, a very skilled orthopedic surgeon, a bone doctor. However, his record was stellar, and legs were kind of his thing, sort of, right? Well, anyways, he agreed to perform the leg slimming procedure. She was admitted to the hospital the day after the consultation, and the operation took place the following day. What was planned as a short and easy surgery turned out to be long and unexpectedly complex. The removal of the fatty substance from around her leg proved to be very difficult. To further complicate things, Dr. Dujarier had trouble suturing and closing the leg. This caused him to abort the surgery on the other limb. Post-surgery, her condition deteriorated, and within a few days, gangrene had set in. He was forced to amputate her leg. Mademoiselle Geoffre's life was irrevocably altered. The once glamorous fashion icon was now a recluse, her career shattered like a broken mirror. Forced to close her beloved fashion house, she was forced into unemployment. This was not just a physical scar, it was a deep wound on her identity and her livelihood. Determined to seek justice, Geoffre turned to the law. Her legal team argued that the botched surgery was the direct culprit of her downfall. They claimed that Dr. Dujarier was negligent, failing to disclose the potential risk and performing an operation below professional standards. But the argument was deeper. They actually questioned the very legitimacy of cosmetic surgery itself, painting it as an experimental, unnecessary, and dangerous practice. Dr. Dujarier's defense painted a different picture. They argued that cosmetic surgery had a vital role in society, protecting people from bullying and from isolation. It was their claim it was a tool for mental health and self-esteem. But in the end, the court sided with Geoffre. The judge ruled that Dr. Dujarier's negligence was a direct cause of her suffering, and she was rewarded a staggering 200,000 francs. More importantly, the decision cast a long shadow over the new field of cosmetic surgery. It's a cruel reminder that cosmetic surgery was in its infancy. The demand was low and there was no true specialist. They were rare or non-existent. Most surgeons dabbled in cosmetic surgery as a side hustle with little training or little expertise. Dr. Dujarier was just one of many who jumped on the bandwagon, and this ended disastrously. The case serves as a stark reminder about the risk of medical procedures when they delve into new territory. This story talks about ambition, greed, and the devastating price of vanity. The origins of cosmetic surgery are bathed in bloodshed. It sprouted from the horrors of World War I. As modern warfare unleashed unprecedented carnage, doctors were forced to be innovative. Triage, trauma surgery, battlefield medicine were all born out of desperation related to the war. Soldiers were living with gruesome injuries that were fatal just a generation before. As the survival rate grew, the demand for reconstruction and reconstructive surgery grew. It was a natural progression from healing wounds and reconstruction to enhancing features. The techniques honed in the trenches and on the battlefield came to have new application in the pursuit of beauty. Yet, the Geoffre case served as a chilling wake-up call. It united a fierce debate within the medical community. Cosmetic surgery was without a clear therapeutic benefit, and it seemed like a lot to risk with no medical gain. The ruling of the case sent shockwaves through the industry, temporarily slowing the growth of cosmetic surgery. But like any powerful force, the desire for beauty was persistent. By the late 1930s, a cultural shift was underway. Health and wellness, as well as appearance, became intertwined. The lines between medical necessity and personal aspiration began to get blurred. Cosmetic surgery, once a taboo subject, began to appear in cosmetic magazines, glossy magazines, and fashion magazines. It was a new era, and vanity and medicine were now one. The story of cosmetic surgery is a complex one, both with innovation and controversy. It's a tale where survival, ambition, and the human quest of perfection are all mixed up together. And while the journey is fought with challenges, there's no denying its impact on society. So there you go. This is a little bit of a story on the origins of plastic surgery and the first case. Now, please like and subscribe. There's more to come.